welcome everyone to this week's episode of Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Unfortunately, we do not have a Nuggetosaurus with us tonight because her power has been flickering every 30 minutes and she just could not. So we hope that the power company gets their shit together, and in the meanwhile, we'll go around and introduce the rest of us and who we are and who we're playing, and then I'll do a little recap. We're gonna start with Morgor. Trip, how you doing tonight?
Oh yes, that is me. I'll be playing Morgor. He's an orc artificer, and he's normally invisible now.
Yes. Magic items were given out. Some might say mistakes were made, but no mistake about it. We have Deception Check with us tonight.
Oh, hi. Yes, I'm Deception Check. I am playing Gothos Aelheim. He's just a little dwarven barbarian that gets angry and big sometimes, you know?
Yeah,
that's
totally normal.
Yep.
And then, last but certainly not least, Shiny Pilot, how are you tonight?
Hi, I'm doing good. I'm going to be playing Tidal Wave, who's a Sea Elf Paladin, and I'm ready to have some fun. Let's play.
Wonderful, let's play. So, let me recap what happened last time. Last time on Ghosts of Saltmarsh, the group was summoned by the city council for a job. Since they had done so well on the last job, they're like, you know what? These people are who we should get for this next job. Also, they're kind of related. They did some more looking into the lizard folk weapons, arms dealing, and they said, oh, apparently they're all gathering at the stronghold that they haven't gathered at since the last time they attacked Saltmarsh, so we'd like you to go and, figure out their intentions. That would be great. Maybe schedule some diplomancy, for later in the week, or, if they could work something out, that'd be great. Only it's a trek through the swamps, though, and if you're not a swamp dweller, it's generally difficult terrain, so they've been trudging through the swamps for a while. Not doing terribly on survival checks, and a very thick mist rolled in, and they ran into a bullywug encampment. They fought some bullywugs, the bullywug general, and then after murdering, half dozen or so bullywugs, King Gulpagor, king of the bullywugs of this region, hopped out on his giant toad steed, as other generic citizen bullywugs gathered out in kind of a half circle around the group, as he began a speech which went something along the lines of, "How dare you people invading my territory of the swamp, murdering innocent bullywug civilians? What have you to say for yourself to I, King Gulpagor?" To which everyone was like, Gulpagor, that's like Morgor, we should wait for D20 coup de grace to do this. And so here we are.
Okay. Yeah.
I say it wasn't me.
Long lost cousins.
I murder innocents all the time.
Part of the Gore family. We should interfere.
It's very, don't look at that family tree. It's not great.
Okay.
And so, basically, he just asked you all, what do you have to say for yourselves? He looks quite perturbed for a bullywug king. Oh, yes, also, he's got, in case people didn't recall how glamorous King Gulpagor is, he has got on some very little bit of dirty finery. It's got a big, Victorian-esque, or Elizabethan neck frill, a gold crown upon his head, and little cuffs around his bullywug hands with more frills. He's very frilled out, is what I should say. And he's also the only one who can speak common in all the bullywugs. Everyone else speaks bullywug or frog, so...
I can respect that.
Yes. Very dapper bullywug. And so, yeah, he's just the group of you. Basically, why have you come into my territory and murdered...
My Christmas 10.
Yes. If you want Polly to make a roll, I can make a roll on Polly's behalf, but you have to tell me, it has to be like a group a group effort thing,
Okay,
and she
alright.
can do the final roll.
All right, so first things first, we do a huddle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do we all literally get to the huddle? Like,
Yes. Yes, and Oceanus is with you. I will remind you
Alright.
of that. You do have Oceanus, the sea
Alright.
elf.
So what do we
Snacks.
say to these guys? We're
is this
at war with
family?
lizardmen.
We just slaughtered most of his advanced squad, but there's more now.
You didn't care about them. Don't worry about that.
How we did kill some though.
They attacked us. It was self-defense.
I don't think he'll care.
All right, so I'll take the ones to the left. You take the ones to the right.
Do you want me to take on him? I go up the center?
What are we doing here?
That's
We
an
did
excellent
not.
question.
We did not handle the small group that was half the size of this as easily as probably would have liked. Fighting this group with the large toad person might be hazardous,
Dangerous to health.
painful.
I will say that most of the bullywugs on the sides, kind of forming the ring around you guys,
What if-
seem to be unarmed, more like civilian types.
What if we make a deal with him?
Oh, they're civilians. Let's kill them.
Oh,
I'm kidding.
this is so bad.
And this is when it's time to
don't-
do an evil campaign. Ba-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, but all of a sudden, our
Okay,
lives
all
shift.
right. Look, all right. What is our goal currently? Our goal is currently to
You want to get to the lizard
we want
folk.
to get to the lizardman.
Yeah, you
camp.
ran into this bullywug encampment on the way because the fog was really thick and you
Alright.
couldn't tell where you were going, so you're kind of on top of it.
What if they're
Alright,
at
so-
war with the
alright.
lizard men?
This is what we do. We request passage through their territory.
Fine with me?
All right.
So we're not killing the frilly one.
Unless we have
Sitting there on the top of his
I
toad.
mean, if he doesn't grant us passage, we might have to.
Yeah.
Fine.
All right. So, Polly, please request passage for us.
We will assist by not killing.
We will assist by not killing. So Polly will say, excuse me, King Gulpagore, we're terribly sorry about this misunderstanding that seems to have happened, and we would like passage through your territory. And I will open her sheet, ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba, unless someone wants to Polly around. Do-do-do-do-do. I don't know how my rolls are going to be tonight, so it's either going to be real bad for you or really good.
I'll help by, how do I help?
By also not killing.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys can make a perception check, actually, if you would like. As he's
I will.
muttering to himself while you're in a huddle. A little
Of
miffed.
course.
Nope.
My perception is a 19.
19.
I rolled a natural one.
Natural 1. Okay,
Tidal Waves is thinking
Orgor,
about killing.
you
You
hear-
can't put it out of his
Kill,
mind right now.
murder.
Nothing. You hear absolutely
Slaughter.
nothing. Slaughter.
Let's just start seeing red.
You hear him mutter, Gothos. Parcel lizard folk, and then the Lucanathan, the merfolk, and the Conith. What is this swamp turning into? Everyone is fading these days. Bullywug can't get him in his peace. You just hear him muttering that to himself.
Okay, I really, my comprehension of muttering is very low at this point in time. But I know Gothos will say, sounds like they're fighting everyone in the swamp now. It's turned into a hazardous place. Perhaps that's why they attacked us. If that helps at all.
We can help with your lizard man problem.
And then I'm off Polyroll here. Boop, 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 boop. Now that I've got her sheet open, and she will go persuasion. She rolled a 12.
Oof.
That is not the most amazing. Let's pull up Mr. Bullywug.
Yes, that was poor.
Mr.
Prepare for bloodshed.
He's going to attempt an insight. with his
Yes.
amazing kingly wisdom.
Insight us, King.
9.
We're
He's
not
not
here
proficient.
to kill bullywugs.
You're that. You said you could help with the lizard men. What to do? Please expand upon this. It's not sold yet, but you might be able to sell him on it.
In
What do
direction
you
is the
know
lizard-
of the situation here in the swamps?
In what direction is the lizardman camp from here? Do we even know?
You know that you've got like a map, so you know that
Uh-huh.
they're probably a half day from here.
Okay. That direction, half a day's walk, there should be a lizardman camp that we are scouting out.
Scouting out for what purpose?
Yes. What-
we have already slaughtered an advanced group of lizard men,
But
taking our weapons.
I
And we
see.
are going to scout their fortress to see if they need to be dispatched as well.
That's rather bully of an idea. Like you say,
Yeah.
they
Bully.
they're
Anyone
inviting.
understand what this frog is saying?
It's some sort of water speak.
Hat.
I don't. It's just Aquan. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You see, these lizard men, they have invited what seems to be practically everyone to their stronghold, and it's quite encroaching on everyone else in the swamp's territory. They've invited the merfolk, the Locantha, the Curlents. I don't know why that was so Scottish when I said that one. And, and they just seem to be, well, all mucking about there for a while. It's been a few days. We don't know what they're all doing, but it's quite clearly an invasion of some sort, I can assume.
Are they threatening you in any way, shape, or form?
Well, we did have to move as we were in the old territory. That's why we're so ramshackled huts at the moment. And he gestures with a frilled hand over at the very shanty-like huts that are here. We had a more established civilization. Then we had to relocate due to all their patrols they've been sending out.
We can. Well, we could easily remove the problem of these lizard folk if you just let us through.
So, he said how many groups were meeting there?
He said that his groups have seen 4 different groups. There's been lizard men, and it seems that they have been dealing with the Coalents, the Locantha, Locatha, and the merfolk. So with the lizardmen, 4 different groups all meeting up at the stronghold. 4 different groups that, Morgo, you've lived in the swamp long enough to know. Half of them are seafaring and not usually in the swamp. And they're all not typically groups that work together.
Yeah. Okay, so they have some greater purpose that we need to figure out.
They seem to have some greater purpose going on.
They're working together.
Something.
That is strange. Well, that's why we need to scout out their base and try to figure out what's going on.
Agreed.
Alright.
But will you grant us passage through your territory to let us do that?
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we're just going to have to slaughter
He-
everyone I do.
He, like, fluffs
Looks
his
like we're gonna go
frills
killing.
in thought. And I'll...
Do I have to flex?
No, Polly will roll with advantage one more time. And you hope she gets better. With advantage, that is a nat 20 and not a nat 1.
Woo! Advantage is good.
He'll get, you must promise not to slaughter any more bullywogs.
As long as they don't take up arms against us,
We
we
need
have
people to not
we have no
attack us.
qualms.
Right, we'll just stay outside of the territory, and it shouldn't be a problem. And
Put
you
up
see
a
now
sign.
that there are little sticks with little frogs on top, but they're hard to see in the fog. You imagine the fog is what caused the
Oh my
biggest
God.
problem here. Carved frogs.
Carved
sticks.
frogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like totems.
Yeah,
Better
like
signage.
bullywug
Yes.
totems.
Couldn't
Could
see
we
him
talk
through
to you
the
about
fog.
branding, maybe?
But
Yeah.
what is this branding? Speak
Perhaps
up.
use an orange or
I-
yellow, something that draws the
I
eye.
am an
Mm.
accomplished rune crafter.
Go
Sometimes
on.
you have to have a much larger symbol that's easier to recognize.
Bigger frogs.
Frogs.
Bigger frogs.
Frogs in a swamp are more difficult to identify.
Might I suggest as well brighter colors, maybe?
Brighter colored bigger frogs. Alright.
Brighter colored, bigger frogs. Yes, brighter colored, bigger frogs. You're a
Yes.
genius.
Thank you. Yes, I am.
Yep.
This guy's great.
Well then, let me escort you through the territory.
I-
And his toad hops along, and you see like the citizen bullywugs making room, and like you're getting lots of looks, and a lot of them are kind of like croaking at each other quietly. They're not entirely certain what happened here because they don't speak common, and he will croak at them some, and then they start nodding and like splitting away for you a little bit, and you are able to get through bullywug territory without having to fight the king.
Yeah.
Good.
And you've maybe gained a little bit of intel about what's ahead, too.
Yes.
I think fighting would have been more fun.
Jolly fun, but jolly deadly,
Oh,
old boy.
I forgot I had a little song, so we'll play this
I think
as
we'll
we
be
go
invited
through.
to this.
Because I don't
Ooh.
think we're going to be fighting a fortress full of 4 different groups that are
Flashing all at the same time.
problematic.
Well,
And he
maybe
will-
all we need to do is light a spark, light a spark, and then the powder keg will blow.
I mean, it could.
But if we punch someone, would that help too?
Yeah, that's kind of what I meant.
Oh,
But, yeah.
So, you
Anyway,
guys
well, we'll see.
make it through bullywug territory. Could you please all roll me survival checks to continue navigating your way through the swamps?
Oh, terrible roll.
boy.
11.
A 9.
$17.
That is very good.
Yeah,
Um,
I followed the king.
Yeah, you get through. King Gulpagor bids you farewell.
Oh, okay.
And you're kind of going for a little while, and Morgor, you spot a bog pit. It's a
Uh-oh.
10-foot hole covered with a thin mat of dried mugs and leaves. And it's very sticky mud down in there. Like, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
quite quicksand, but it's not good. And you are able to point it out to your allies before they step through it.
Look at that! Things love dying there.
That's valid.
Maybe we shouldn't
Of
venture
course
in
you would
there.
notice that.
Maybe we shouldn't venture there because of the death,
Ah, yes.
Be
I
wise
suggest we stick away.
Yeah.
And you're able to avoid the bog pit. Good job. I was a little concerned when 2 of you didn't roll above 12.
Just means we're doing really well.
We
You're
are
doing
level
so
3.
well.
You know,
Yes.
a 12 is not a bad roll.
It's not a bad roll. Bog pits are just hard to spot, and I was about to be a little concerned.
All
Even-
inside. Help! Help, bullywugs! Help!
Bullywugs! I don't speak bullywug.
No, boss, please. Blah, blah, blah,
I like that's how that works.
blah.
And you keep going. It's getting a little dark. You knew you were probably gonna have to camp out in the swamps for one night, just because of the distance
All right.
in
Home sweet
Saltmarsh.
home.
And you can roll me perception or survival checks to look for a suitable camping spot.
All right. We need to find someplace dry. Ha!
Yeah. Did you roll that good? Like, do you have it already?
Nope. Not unless someone was helping me.
Natural 20 for 23 survival.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
So, with a natural 20 for a 23 survival, that's
I
pretty
literally
darn
find a
good.
cottage with a warm fire, food on
Oh.
a table. It's a really nice place, you
It's
know.
made of
no one-
candy.
Yeah, exactly.
that.
Look, Hansel and Gretel just kicked the hag into the oven. Everything's fine.
Yep, that'll be fine. You see a bit of a hill in the swamp. Gothos, a hill. It is a clear indicator of some dry land, and it seems that there's some trees on it, which means it'd probably be sheltered and, comfortable.
High ground. We should sleep there.
Wise. Might I suggest if we can make little hammocks? Do we have hammocks?
It's more important as a
We have
mosquito
bedrolls.
tent.
Got bedrolls.
Dang it, we're gonna have bugs.
How are you?
Mosquito-
How are you a sailor and no hammock?
Right? I feel like Ty would have a hammock.
Hmm.
You can have a
Mm.
hammock because you do have the sailor background. If you prefer a
All
hammock
right,
over a bedroll, you
perfect.
can have
He's
it.
got a hammock.
Which would
and
have
it's made
sucked if you didn't find any trees in the swamp. You
made
would have
of-
just like hammock on the ground.
He lays it down. Lays on it like this is not quite how I envisioned it. It's totally though an old like fishing net or like the old rope
Yeah.
scaffoldings that go on the side of a ship. Like you climb up the mast from those. I can't remember what those are called, but yeah.
But with your natural 20 Gothos, you notice something interesting as you get close to the
I
hill.
noticed something
the
interesting.
one of the trees is moving around a lot.
There's a very floppy tree over there. Reminds me of those silly used cart salesman places that have the fluttering flag
Title it.
things.
Tidal Wave immediately starts looking to see if there's flailing arms.
Those Carmichael 5000 suck. They're overpriced, gaudy carts. I don't understand why.
I don't know. I like them.
Of course you would.
And,
Okay, so there's a
wavy tree.
yeah, and as you get closer, if you get closer,
Yeah.
you notice that this tree has a face and like some branches that look a little bit more arm-like, and it seems to be trying to fight off some swarms of rats. This is a treant, and it is not having a good time with these rats.
We should save the nice tree. It has a
Save the tree.
face.
Shh. I've seen weirder stuff. All right.
Let's do it. Save it.
Let's kill some giant rat. Or are they
Rat swarm.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think.
Well, I mean, look. If I was a tree, I guess I wouldn't want rats. What are the rats after?
The rats seem to be attacking the
I mean,
tree.
does it have good fruit? I guess it has some good
Maybe
fruit.
they're just angry rats.
Or they're just mad rats.
Mad rats.
Maybe this guy's just, a cursed guy, You're cursed to be a tree attacked by rats for eternity.
And let's see.
We're breaking an ancient cycle that raises like a curse all of a sudden.
Forever has this tree been attacked by rats.
Yeah.
So, you see these rats, these swarms of rats attacking this treant. This treant is also not great. This treant's at half health, so
Over here.
there we go. Yeah, you guys, the rats they seem to be very distracted attacking this tree, crawling all around it and such, so they don't hear you guys coming. So you guys get a surprise round.
Okay. Alright, what is the
Okay.
best way to kill a swarm of rats?
Is it swarms or just rats?
They are swarms of
Rat
rats.
swarms. Okay.
Swarms. Okay.
Well,
Get this.
Gothos is just gonna go Gothos smash.
Here for it.
I was looking to see
Rage.
if any AoE
smash.
stuff.
Maybe I should stick
Re-
away from those.
recklessly raging and smashing.
Recklessly raging and smashing. I love it.
Yep.
Okay. Boop-a-doop-boop-boo. Let's
Where's my green
pull up the
flame
turn
light?
order. I'm just gonna.
Okay, since it's reckless, I can roll again because that was terrible. Much better.
That was weird.
21.
Is this
21 to
treant
hit.
considered a beast?
This treant is considered
Oh my
plant.
god. Terrible damage. 8.
8. Good
8
to
damage
know.
on the closest swarm.
Yes,
would be
right.
that one.
That one. All right.
Yeah, I don't have to get any closer.
And what
'cause,
type
you know,
of
I am
damage?
bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning. Okay.
I squish rats.
Very nice. Boop.
Oh, and my initiative is a 17.
17. All right. Who wants to go next?
You cool if Ty does trip, or you want to go?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, Ty will go next. He's gonna move up, round to the side. He's gonna attack that one if I can.
Sure.
Okay, just a regular trident to hand attack if I can hit. A 15 to hit.
15. I believe that will hit the swarm of rats. Bo-bo-bo-bo-bo. Yes, definitely that will hit.
Okay, rolling for damage. 7 damage to hit. Stab. Die,
All
rats,
right.
die.
Boop. You've skewered a couple rats.
Perfect. That's it.
All right.
I will
Morgor?
jump in with my flaming claws and attempt to attack this one and hit
Okay.
the other one for some damage.
15 does hit. Let's see. You're attacking
other
which one? The upper one or the lower one? The upper one. you
This
said?
one
That one.
is one I'm attacking, and this
And the
one
other one will
should
get the fire.
take
Nice.
3 fire damage, I think.
Nope. And what's your slashing damage on that? Oh, it's already in there. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, I think that should be a D8, but that's fine. I need to redo the damage on that.
Sure. All right. They don't seem to like that. They don't seem to like that at all. The fire seems to make the treant a little nervous, but not mad that you're attacking the rats. So, Polly is going to do a you'll never guess Eldritch Blast at some rats.
Never would have thought that would happen.
Never would have thought for 8 force
No.
damage at this one. Boop. And then Oceanus is gonna come over here and attack this rat swarm, and I can just click on his sheet now. And it's great. Gets to make 1 attack. Boop. Except he. Sad for you, Oceanus. All right, Gothos, you're up again.
Okay. Which one of these 3 at the front looked worse?
He
For
looks.
where?
That swarm is barely keeping together. The swarm to the right of Morgor.
Okay. And did Oceanus miss or not do that
He
well?
misses. He missed.
He misses. Okay. I
missed.
think
Oh, it's not showing his rolls public.
Morgor will probably be able to clear out that with his little fiery fingertips, whatever that is. So I'm going to swing over here at that one. Reckless Maul. Okay, that's going to be a pretty good roll for the first one. Even better, 25.
Yeah, that definitely hits. How do you squish this swarm of rats?
Good hit.
12
Yeah,
damage.
that'll do it.
Over there. Oh, I was
Squished.
attacking this one.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, I was
JK.
leaving that one because I
Oh, for
figured
the flame.
Morgor
The
could kill
flame.
it.
Yep.
Yep,
12
and so I-
damage. Nice.
12 on him. 12 squishy
Nice.
damage.
Very nice. Yep, they're not loving it.
Okay,
You squish a bunch of rats.
excellent. Rat squishy. That's my turn.
And now it's the rat's turn.
No.
2 swarms are going to attack Morgor because they're right there. 1 swarm is going to attack Gothos because he actually hit. Actually, no, your range is longer, so they're gonna attack Oceanus because he's right next to him. Now one swarm's gonna attack Ty, and the other two are gonna attack the treant. So, swarm o rats.
Swarm of rats.
Morgor, these are for you.
Pocket rats.
12 for 5. I don't know what's whispering everything. Does 12 hit you?
No.
What about
I'm
an
pretty high armor
18?
class. An 18 is just enough to have
That will
shield, I
4
think.
piercing damage from one of the swarms.
Rats.
Ty,
Mm-hmm.
gonna get
does
rabies
a
now.
17 hit you? I don't think it does.
I'm getting my armor. 1 sec.
Just
Nope,
take your
it
full
does
plate.
not.
And then this one's gonna be for Oceanus. They miss. Yay for Oceanus, and then Mr. Treant. Oop, oop, oop. Oh, good, they missed a bunch. Mr. Treant's very happy for that. Morgor, your turn.
Alright, let's see here. I'm gonna just do the exact same thing I did last turn.
Yay!
I guess
You
on my
can
first
do
turn.
it.
Yes, 19 definitely hits.
Aw, only 5 damage. Poop.
But then the other fire damage will kill that one. It will die.
Nice. Okay. Not too bad. I will move up here. And then I'm done.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. Next on the initiative is the Treant! Mr. Treant is not happy about these rat swarms, and he's gonna try to slam 2 of them. Boop.
Get him,
Oop.
Treant.
And he does 17 and 19 bludgeoning damage to these rats. Cause Mr. Treants are not fun. I just
I agree.
say it that way. Well, not 90. 19.
Not fun for rats.
Not fun for rats. That is moral of this story. Cool. Oceanus is gonna try to spear one of them. Fix this. Yeah, there we go. Hits the rats. Does some piercing damage. There we go. Holly, you're never gonna guess. Eldritch Blast.
Really?
I know, 23. Man, she's killing it with these Eldritch Blasts today. She's shooting at this one that Oceanus is on. Boop. Gothos, you're up.
Okay. The 2 ones to the south here. Which one's worse off?
They are exactly the same. 2 ones to the south. Actually, this one's a little worse because Paula just
Okay.
hit it.
Okay. I'll go help Morgor out. I'll just take a step forward. I can't control my token.
Oh, that's probably a hold on a setting thing. Yes, it is. I gotta fix it. Go. Boop. You should be good.
Oh,
now.
there we go. Okay, I step forward and I make a reckless attack. I'll attack this one over here because, of course, Oceanus can handle that one.
Of course.
Of course.
He doesn't have a
So-
50% hit ratio right now.
Okay, that was a bad first roll. Okay, does an 11 hit?
Yes.
Oh, good. Good, because that was a terrible reckless roll.
Yep.
For 12.
Rat swarms. Easy to hit at first. Yeah. For 12. They don't look happy.
12 more on that one. You know what? I'll even. You know what? I'll even drop a little bit of the frost.
Ooh, okay.
Strike the frost. I get a couple. That's 5 ice damage.
Yeah, they're very unhappy. Half of them like.
Yeah, it's just like I hit them and then it just kind of like ice just shatters out and spears them
And like, yeah. Half of what was left is dead. Barely hanging on. The rat swarms. You're gonna try to attack some people. Let's see. Ty. Let's see. Wait. Figure out how to do this. There we go. Whisper type. No. This is for you.
Question.
9 does not hit.
Where is my character on the turn order?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I added you in there. We'll get you 2 turns.
Yeah, you need a turn, bro.
I did do.
It didn't-
I did 1 turn already, but
Yeah, it was the-
That
it
was
was
your
the
surprise
surprise.
round. Did you
Okay.
ever roll initiative?
What was your initiative?
I was on D&D Beyond. I don't know if I did.
Uh,
That was probably my fault. Let me check my history. Chat history. I guess
Yeah.
I didn't.
It's
That was my
generally
bad.
Easier
Sorry,
to add your token.
difference with having Fs.
so-
I'm an 8. on the
8.
turn roll.
Okay. We'll just give you 2 little turns right now because I think we've been through twice.
I got 1 attack in already, but so
Yeah,
I think
Yeah,
I
that was
just
the
have one
surprise attack, and then we've gone through. Gothos has gone twice more since.
Mm-hmm.
more. Okay, we'll do it later then, or whenever.
It's
What's your
turn to
attack?
go.
Now, go
Oh,
ahead.
now? Okay,
Yeah.
now it's fine. Okay, stabbing rats.
Let's
Kill
go.
him.
I was
Kill him.
like,
Kill him.
what you waiting for?
Okay, first attack rolls a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
Second attack rolls a 19 to hit.
Those will both hit.
Okay, first attack roll does 7 damage.
Okay. Second attack.
8 damage. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, they're not loving it.
Stab, stab,
It look
stab. Lots of
the
stabbing.
swarm looks bloodied at this point.
Okay.
And then they're gonna attack. So, rat swarms missed you. Let's see. This is gonna be for Oceanus. Oh, that will hit Oceanus.
No!
Oceanus, my guy. Take
Oceanus!
5 piercing. This will be for Morgor. 2 are gonna attack you because you're within range. Bite 1, bite 2. That second one's definitely gonna miss, but 14 I don't think will hit you
No.
either. And then they'll try to bite the treant. Boop.
No.
Nope. They're rolling really shit to bite y'all, so
Good.
they're doing pretty good. Morgor, your turn.
We don't get rabies.
All right.
Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it?
Mm.
Let's see.
Rabid rats. You rabid rats.
You rabbit rat, you.
Okay, I
I
can't.
need someone shaking a fist. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna heal the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's like half hit points. He's bloodied. He seems to be doing okay.
All
He's sapped.
All right.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
sapped.
All right. I will chop this guy.
All right, chop him.
Here we
Choppy,
go.
choppy, chop.
Chop. Well, that'll definitely hit him. And that is exactly enough to squeak. Kill that swarm.
Got him. All right.
Squeak, the death
Squeak.
throes.
I just have rats on every claw.
You just got rats on every claw. Yeah. Like if
Uh.
Wolverine was kebabbing rats, that's what you look like right now.
All right, I'm done, dude.
And our Trant is gonna go. Let's see. Fix that. There we go. Ba-do. 1 attack, 2 attack. It will both hit the rats. Let's see. And one that's on Ty. Takes that much. Yeah, it's not looking great. Ty, it's your turn.
Okay,
Treat like makes 2 slam attacks. With its
so
big
the one near
tree-limby
me here
arms.
still up.
Looks real bad, but there's a few of them still up. Like if I
Alright.
had to say there was a swarm of 24 rats, there's like 4 left.
Okay, 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're throwing down.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. I did 10 damage.
10 damage is
So I
what you
stabbed
needed
10
because
rats,
they are.
If there was 10.
You would stab 5 rats if there were 5.
Mm.
It's because swarms are resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. Unfortunately,
Boo.
but you do 1 more point than necessary to.
Perfect. I skewered it.
Is skewered. You've got a triton
a
full of
squeeze.
rats now. All y'all are like Gothos is making rat paste, and the rest of y'all are making like rat kebabs on your
I was
trident
gonna say I got
claws.
kebabs. Yeah.
I plan on eating rat tonight. Right.
Oh, you
Ugh.
wish.
Swamp chicken, right?
Swamp chicken.
Swamp
Yeah.
chicken.
Chicken.
Speak. Oceanus is gonna try to get him some swamp chicken. Well, he will skewer it for very little hit points, but you know he kills a few. He kills a couple of them. Polly's gonna go with the old tried and true. Eldritch Blast. Rolling again, amazing. I wish the rats were rolling like this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, but for 1 damage, that doesn't even do anything to the
You
rats.
got that one rat.
Fuck that particular rat right there.
Right, that one in particular. Gothos, you are up.
How many rats are left in this Oceanus swarm that
Looks
he's
like
been
there's
fighting?
8. If there was like 24 rats in a swarm, there's like 8 left.
all right, fine. If he can't do it himself, recklessly,
Look,
rat
his
squishing
trident's
his-
got a bunch of rats on there, and there's just a lot of them.
That's sort of
It's hard to.
reckless.
It's imagining trying to skewer rats with the trident. You're just
Oh, I am
rat paste
rolling
is
terrible.
easier.
Come on now. Oh,
Let's
there we
just say
go.
reckless
18.
rat squishing.
18 definitely hits.
Okay, and then we're gonna. Why is this not? There we go. Let's roll it. That's gonna be 9 bludgeoning damage and 2 rage damage for 11.
11. Oh, it looks like there's 2 rats left in that swarm.
Damn it!
It's their turn. They're gonna try to bite Oceanus. And they miss miserably. One's gonna try to bite Morgor. And miss miserably with a 5.
No, that's not
And then the treant. Wow, these rats are rolling like under 10.
Like
It is-
rats.
They're rolling real ratty. Morgor, it's your turn.
Rat-tacular.
Rat-tastic.
Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna go here,
Okay.
which I don't think it really matters that move. And then attack with the claws.
With the claws.
Oh!
10 will hit.
What?
10
Okay.
is the magic number.
Well then, 5 damage. I keep rolling so low.
Are you,
So
are
do
you
the
gonna have the
rats.
fire splash onto the tree?
No, I like the tree.
Okay.
Me and the tree are homies, dude. That's
We're the
Bill.
worst.
I'm just-
You're the tree homies.
Yeah. Swamp friends.
Swamp friend, speaking
Friends
of.
for life.
It's the treant's turn. He's gonna try to squish some swarms. We'll just slam attack. Boom, boom. Man, Treant is also rolling poly levels of crazy. Oh, and he deals enough to kill this swarm. Squeak. And the swarm Oceanus is on. Squeak. Those are too good. And he's like starting to, aspirate a little better. I don't mention Treants really breathe, but there's a bit more wind in his branches now.
I was
Ties.
gonna say wind in his sails.
There's a
was
little bit
gonna
more
say.
wind in his leaves.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
It's her time.
Ties
It's
can
one
move.
swarm left with a few rats in it.
2, 5, 10. Yep, 20. Stabbing time. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Blah. 6 to hit. Horrible
That
stabby.
unfortunately,
'Cause-
it's not enough.
Because I have all the rat bodies on the trident, I miss.
Yeah, it's
because of,
just there's not enough. There's no point sticking out. You got to de-rat your trident.
You're trying to hit him with a pillow, Just
yeah. Oh, let me clean these off here. real quick.
Oceanus is gonna run over and also try to stab, but his trident's also full, so we don't know how this is gonna go. He hits and he skewers a few rats. His trident looks fuller. There's like 8 rats left in the swarm, and Polly is gonna try to Eldritch Blast. K2 hits
Pew,
because
pew.
she's on fire. For 2, 1 rat dies. Nice one. All right, Gothos. There's 7 rats left in this swarm.
Okay. Reckless rat squishing. Oh.
Stomp.
Hey, still rolling terrible.
Do you roll
excuse
above
me.
a 10 or above?
I did on the first one was a 13.
Okay.
So I will roll my damage, and that was terrible as well. 7 regular damage and 2 rage damage for 9.
9 total. Oof.
Yeah, I rolled a 2 and a 1.
The rats get one last huzzah, and they're going after Morgor because he's the one who's been here this whole time. Squeak,
Come and get it, rats.
squeak. 17? Will 17 hit you?
Oh, they said okay.
A miss. They said so close. But now it's your turn, Morgor.
Time to get cooked. Dang.
I mean, literally,
Hold on,
you're
is that
baking these guys
That
into rat
is-
shish kebabs.
Exactly enough. You get how do you skewer these last 3 rats, Morgor?
Like, I just slash and they're already plated.
No.
I love that.
I love
And with that, it takes us out of initiative, and you see the treant Look over.
I scrape off some squished rat touffee into his plate there for him.
Yes. Rat touffee.
Yes, yum.
And the treant says, "Thank you, travelers.
No problem.
It is nice to meet you. I'm Morgan Treeman."
Morgan
Freeman.
Freeman.
That is
Alright.
a very great name, Morgan. Nice
Thank
to meet you.
All right.
Uh,
Look, I have a feeling you will tell us insight about situations. Yes.
If you are tired,
like
I notice it is getting dark. You may rest on my little hill for tonight. It is a
this
safe
is your hill.
place now that these rats are gone.
Thank you. We were planning to camp here for the night, so it's appreciated.
No problem.
Actually, we're planning on building a factory right here.
Well, you
No.
see,
rat
there was all
factory.
these other stuff. Yeah.
No. A lumber mill.
A lumber mill right here. Be the shortest lived lumber mill ever, because Phil has like a dozen trees. Well, that was fast.
Oh, no.
Oh,
all we need is a druid, you know.
I do not say that.
Plant growth, boom, everything's fine.
everything's fine. And he'll like move over so you guys have like the little clearing on the top of the hill.
Alright.
You see like an indent. You imagine he usually sits on top of the hill and like looks out above. He's like taller than all the rest of the trees around here. Feel free to use any dead wood to start a fire, but
Thank you.
please don't light the swamp afire.
Is that easy to do?
If you
Could
do
be
not
with those
pay
peat bugs
attention
around
to
here.
the fire, yes.
Good to know.
Yeah, well, you know.
What are
I'll-
your names?
Oh, I'm Morgor.
I'm Ty.
Nice to meet you, Morgan Treeman.
And Gothos.
Oh, Morgor is close to Morgan. I like that name. Polly,
Oh, and I was gonna
Oceanus.
say this is Polly.
nice to meet you all.
Why does everyone like Morgor? I don't understand.
Yeah, he just likes the name. He doesn't know anything else. That's probably
I mean, he knows I saved him from a whole bunch of rats. That's why he likes me.
I believe I was the one that spotted the issue
Right,
and
I mean, he
pointed us
probably
all
likes
in
you
the
too.
direction.
Yes, you all seem quite lovely.
Yeah, I mean,
That's why I've invited you. Are always welcome here on my hill.
Thank you.
And he like just sits there. He's just watching you guys, like how like old people watch birds. He's just fascinated watching.
Look at the
you all.
little humans.
was gonna
Just look
say,
at them doing their little human things, lighting a little fire,
saving
cooking
you
a
from
little dinner.
rats.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
can we light up the fire and cook up some rats? It's
You
really
can
fun.
definitely cook up some rats for dinner. I don't think Polly will eat the rats. I think Polly will eat rations that she has packed. But Oceanus will eat a rat.
Oceanus, how you like
waste.
your rat?
Interesting texture.
Yeah, little gamier though. I thought.
Used to fish.
Yep.
This is like landfish.
Is this really like
No.
that?
No.
I haven't thought about it that way. Chewier.
I've heard people call it swamp chicken before.
It's good.
You know, oh God, his name. I was gonna
Morgan
say
Treeman.
Morgan Treeman.
Morgan.
Morgan, why are these rats attacking you? No.
No, I believe they were trying to carve out a new nest in my trunk.
Oh,
That sounds terrible.
Rat infestations are miserable.
They happen all the time around here.
Worse than squirrels.
Well, speaking of infestations, you happen to know where there's a lizard colony around here, would you?
Oh, the lizard folk are a bit more that way, and he points slowly.
They don't try to attack you or hack you down any, do they?
Oh no. Nobody
That's good.
really messes with me here that has sentience.
We should have done that. We had to instill the fear into them that they were going to do that. Then we could get them to fight for us.
That's what I was wondering. I was like, maybe we could have a common ally. Yes, are you enemies with these lizard folk? How would you like to be?
How would you like? Yeah. Nah. Hey, having a good place to rest nearby is probably good also. So.
I suppose the
probably.
only fellow that would give me some trouble every now and then is old Thousand Teeth.
1,000 teeth.
I believe the lizards call him Thousand Teeth the Devourer.
1,000 Teeth the Devourer?
My cousin, Leifer Sutherland, had a run-in with him one time.
Oh.
And this 1,000 teeth is a lizard man?
No, he is a ancient crocodile.
Oh. Okay.
Been behaving a bit oddly lately. Bit more violent than usual.
And this
Don't
1,000
say.
teeth hangs around the lizard man camp?
His territories, but a little that way between here and the lizard camp. Stronghold, I suppose.
Beware of 1,000 teeth. Okay.
I was gonna say 1,000 Teeth sounds depressing. Sounds like a walking chainsaw.
That's a good name for a crocodile. Although I don't think crocodiles have 1,000 teeth. Although maybe they do. I don't know.
They say he's so old he
That's a good
is
question.
grown over 1,000 teeth.
Oh.
They keep
okay.
growing in new ones, not
I
like you folk.
He's a big croc.
Very large. And he, like,
Alright.
holds out his branch arms, and it's about the width of him. Like, if I had to
Okay.
give an example,
If you had to give an example.
I might...
He's a huge crocodile.
He might be a big boy. He might have a big old crocodile. Let's see.
I don't think we want. I think we want to try to avoid that.
You might. Yeah, I might look like that.
Although, ooh, look at him!
He's a big boy.
He's pretty big.
He probably likes.
Jeez.
Is he?
Orc.
Is he?
He likes to eat orc.
No, no one likes to eat orc.
No one likes.
Nobody eats orc. What are you talking about?
I've heard he's not too picky.
Actually, he'd say, "I've had orc meat. It's not the greatest."
Is it gamey?
It's better raw.
No. No.
Anyway.
So maybe keep your eyes peeled for old 1,000 Teeth. Surprisingly sneaky.
Okay. Is any signs of his coming? Like, does the water ripple or the plant shake?
Look at old
Something-
1,000 Teeth. Well,
Something that might give us a sense that he's around.
unfortunately, there are lots of other crocodiles and alligators in the swamp. He will be the biggest one, though. Often underwater, waiting for new prey.
You know, have you ever been to a lizard man camp?
It has been quite some time. I
Would you
was
like
more
it?
of a sapling when last I went.
I mean, I think it's time to venture there again, but with company.
I don't often leave my little hill these days.
Yeah.
Tending to my little saplings, and he like pats like the tops of the trees that circle the hill, like I do when I'm in my garden. Like, what good little plants.
Well, sooner or later, saplings got to be kicked out of the nests. You gotta let
That-
them. You gotta let them fly on their own.
That is not how trees work.
All I'm saying is, I think it'd be really nice for you to adventure with us to the Lizardman camp.
Roll me a
Sure.
persuade if you would like.
I will.
Try to convince Morgan Shreeman to.
Yeah, I like
Accompany
Morgan
y'all.
Treatment. Please accompany us. Oh, 0 persuasion. Here we go. 2.
Oh, that sounds like an adventure for you younger folk.
I mean,
Thank
How
you
old are
for
you?
the invitation. Oh, let's see. 289 winters.
all right. I mean, that's pretty young.
Young for an elf.
You're a live tree. It's time to go. Let's go. It's time for an adventure. And I already failed this persuasion. So.
Yeah, he just looks at you again, kind of like how old people watch birds, and they're like, so cute, so rambunctious. Still got a little chickadee, and crazy with the bird feeder there. As you say, it's like a bunch of rats.
Squawk, squawk.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we don't have a ride past Thousand Teeth.
If
It
you
was
were
a good
lucky,
try.
you won't run into him.
Oh yeah, that's us. Big luck.
So much luck. Pretty
Say if
confident we're
we're-
going to see that guy.
Say if we're unlucky, we will die. It's fine.
I mean, no, we're pretty lucky. Okay, it's just the monsters are pretty lucky at finding us too.
The rats were very unlucky at hitting you, though. I'll give
Yeah,
him
that's
that.
true. That's
Just,
true.
you will sleep safely here tonight. I will keep watch.
Thanks, Morgan Treeman.
Certainly.
Or saying it fast like that every time just makes me giggle. Thanks, Morgan
I
Truman.
I really want to meet Lee for Sullivan.
Lee
Sutherland.
for Sutherland, yeah.
Yeah.
He is on the other side of the swamp.
Lee for Timberland. Hmm. Well, I'm tired. I shall sleep now. Good night.
Good night, little dwarf.
I'm gonna finish eating my swamp chicken.
Mm.
Yeah,
Then I was.
I think Ty and Oceanus would do their elf meditation stuff that they do for their resting.
They would be happy to do so, and and there's enough trees here you can hang up your little hammocks.
Yeah, it would be great. We'll have our little pirate hammocks and pretend we're there.
And everyone else's bedrolls are dry. And with Morgan Treeman keeping a watch, you guys sleep very peacefully. And when he's sitting there just keeping watch, he's perfectly still. You can't even tell that he's a treant, really.
He's the best guard ever.
He's pretty good lookout. That's true.
Same though.
Same. And you all have a wonderful night.
Yay!
And then the next morning, no cock-a-doodle-doos because there's no roosters out here, just rats, and gators.
What about the swamp chickens?
Squeak, squeak.
They're
There you
out
go.
here. They're out of here too.
Squeak-a, squeak-a-doo.
Squeaky,
Yeah,
squeaky,
squeak-a-doo.
Squeak-a-doo.
Squeak a squeak a doo. You'd be like, what the?
That's not normally how I expect the fucking rat to
Giant, really
be.
big rat climbs out on a tree limb. Squeak a doo. The absurdity of the image is really funny.
Only the best swamp chickens.
That's a swamp rooster right there.
The swamp rooster. Morgan Freeman, like when he sees you guys start to stir, will go, "Good morning. I hope you slept well."
Very well.
It wasn't the same. Everything felt really still.
Thank you for keeping watch.
Oh, certainly. The swamp was quite stagnant, as per usual.
As swamps do.
As swamps do. Stagnant swamps.
You have enough roasted rat that you can have rat again for breakfast. Cold roast rat.
Alright, cold roast.
Ugh, that sounds terrible. But
It
let's
does
see.
sound
Let's
horrible.
see. It
Thank you.
sounds horrible.
Eating rations. Thank you very much.
Hey, look,
Alright.
whatever. We have food here. Why use rations?
I was gonna say it's the reasonable right thing to do.
You're
Not.
just wasteful, is what you are.
Not eating rat.
Oh goodness. I can't remember.
Yep. You guys eat
So,
your
pack up.
rations. Yep,
This was
Polly
the eat
is,
up, pack
starts
up.
to pack up things.
Oh,
You guys will be at the lizard folk hideout in no time.
Time to go kill some lizard folk. I mean, scout them out.
Now, I would, as Morgan Freeman waves you farewell.
like a big tree on the map where we are.
Yeah, you can definitely add that
Yeah.
in. Big tree.
Yeah.
You need a little island too. Yeah,
Morgan
big tree
Freeman.
island.
You guys are able to keep trudging on through the swamp. Can I get more survival checks? And for no reason, someone roll me a d20.
No reason.
Alright,
Okay.
here's a survival check.
Oh, do you want me to do the d20?
Ouch.
Please.
My survival is a 7.
Love it.
I rolled a 6 on our d20. I don't know if it's
Oh.
good or bad.
I love that. Wonderful.
6,000 teeth.
Six.
Oh, 1,000 teeth.
1,000 teeth magically appears. Ah.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Oh, I worry.
Me worry? Why?
Okay. Just gonna roll a little something, don't worry about it. Doop da doop da doop. Okay. So you guys are walking through the swamp. Morgor, you are confident you guys are on the right route. You're gonna be to the lizard folk hideout by like midday at the latest. You're making pretty good time. It's a lot more watery here. It's almost like there's a lazy kind of stream kind of rolling through this area. Very marshy. You guys, it's slowing you down, but you're on the right path, so that helps. And what's everyone's passive perceptions? It's all like average of 12 or 13, right?
13.
13,
Yeah,
13, 13. Love that.
Oh, wait, 13. That's right, we're all 13.
You're all
Yeah.
13s, and then I think Polly's
And
a
then-
12.
Probably 12.
I'm just would like you all to,
Be prepared to be bitten by a crocodile.
No,
What?
Well, to die.
I dodge.
You're not a rogue.
No, I take the dodge action, is all I'm saying.
I'm
mm,
immediately raging for
Constant.
whatever reason. I don't understand. I don't know why. I just-
I
I'm
wouldn't
dodging
worry
for no
about it.
reason.
Rage!
Wait, I saw that little bit of grass move. Dodge.
Just gonna.
See?
You were doing that the whole time.
The
Every
whole
time the
time.
wind blows, you dodge.
Can you
Dodge.
tell me your
Yeah.
marching order?
Dodge.
Out of curiosity.
Gothos
I guess-
first.
Gothos
okay.
first.
I think
Okay.
Gothos is out front.
Gothos out front.
Thank
Love
you,
it.
Gothos. You're
Who's
taking
behind
one for the
Gothos?
team like a champ.
Hey, he might be coming from the side. You don't know.
I guess I'll be after Gothos,
Okay,
telling him where he's actually going.
that's fair.
Don't go there.
Can Ty and Oceanus be bringing up the rear? That'd be
Sure,
two
Polly
elves
in the
and-
middle.
Yeah, fall in the middle.
Do you want to be in the absolute rear, or do you want Ashianis in the absolute rear?
Oh.
I'll be in the absolute rear.
Oh, taking one for the team.
Yeah, let's we're a high five. Like, yeah, we got this.
Hey,
one on the
why
front
is this
runner.
guy here? What is
That's
this?
so
Why-
weird.
why is that guy right-
Why is that guy
Whoa.
right there?
What
Where did
is
he come
that?
from?
And he
No
is.
reason.
You guys don't see him coming because he actually has a stealth proficiency.
Wait, hold on.
Yes.
What's Oceanus's passive perception?
Not any better than y'all's.
Dang.
13.
But we know he's
It's-
here, so can't we have an active perception? Because you
You
know,
can. You may most certainly make me an active perception
Oh,
check.
okay.
Um,
Roll higher than I have been.
It is going to be a little
Never
difficult
mind.
to see him underwater.
As
Never
this ball
mind.
comes towards your face, you're like, he's here.
He's here.
Yeah, no, I did. It didn't go.
Wonderful.
No,
Ty.
not wonderful.
Yeah.
You, I need you to let me know. You're probably the crunchiest one, and that's probably a good thing here.
Yep. I'm a walking can.
Which leg do you want to lose first? I believe that's
Yeah.
the
A
question.
14 will not hit you.
Stranger danger. Stranger. No.
But a 19 might?
Ow.
Does a 19 hit you?
He
Yeah.
gets 2 bites.
You see a giant set of teeth lunge and go right past you, and you're like, what was
Oh.
that? And then the tail comes by. You're gonna take 6 bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
6
Oh.
bludgeoning. Let me put that in.
That's a lot of damage. He's a big beefy boy.
He is a big beefy boy.
Hang on a sec.
And everyone else can roll me initiative.
Initiative.
6 damage, and then you need me to do what? I'm sorry.
A strength saving throw.
Strength save. Do you want me to roll for?
21 for my initiative.
You want me to roll an initiative too?
Yes, please. 21.
Okay. Oh, hey. Nat 20 on my initiative.
Nice.
Fine.
But
I have a
my-
good roll, and
Or
you just had to
Nat
show
20
me up
for
immediately.
20? Or nat 20 for what?
Nat 20 for initiative. My strength save is a 16.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was a 20 plus something.
Nope, natural 20 on initiative.
Just 20. Okay.
You don't have any dex modifiers?
Initiative roll 20 straight out of D&D
Okay,
Beyond.
and it's a crit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 20
Yeah,
and a
it's
crit.
plus 0.
I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't like
Okay.
nat 20 for 25 or something.
Oh, yeah, no.
That's all. And then
And my dex is 11, so I don't have the modifier.
1,000 teeth. 4,000 teeth. He unfortunately rolled really well. Not quite as well as some of you, though, which is great. Gothos. Oh,
Mhm.
what was your saving throw, by the way? I'm sorry.
16.
16. You are barely not knocked prone as this massive
Oh.
tail, this thick around, hits the back of your legs.
Like a tidal
Um,
wave hitting Ty.
And Gothos, you hear something happen at the back.
Okay. I turn around. I see big, toothy guy. I rage immediately, becoming twice the size, which I can't do that myself, but still, I'm big now. And I'm gonna. What would be fun here? You know what? Let's do this. Because I'm huge, I'm gonna walk. We're gonna run over there, and I'm gonna grapple this gator.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
is
just
a
wanna
large
grab him
creature. Please,
pick him
I
up.
would love
Gator
for you to
wrestling.
grapple him.
Okay, I get to roll advantage
Okay.
on my my athletics because I am raging.
Eat him.
Okay, that is a 13, and okay, 18.
18. All right, he's going to roll 26.
Well, we're about even on that. At least I tried. Okay, that's my turn.
Yep. Ty, this gator, old 1,000 teeth, attempted to
This
chomp you
gator.
and knock you over. This gator.
Gator.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before you get to go, Ty, he's going to use a legendary action
Yeah.
to try to bite Gothos, who tried to grab him.
Legendary.
He's
Okay.
going to use one of his legendary actions.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
He's going to try to bite you
Okay.
for
It's
a
not
dirty
that
20.
hard. I have a 14 armor class. So
16.
I don't wear armor.
Piercing
How much?
damage. 16.
16 piercing. Okay,
Which you
8
get to
because
half
I'm
to
raging.
8. There you go.
It's still an awful lot. You need to stop that.
Well, at least you guys got a rest before this. Which, speaking of, let me give Oceanus those hit points back. There you go. Ty, now you can go. You see this gator bite Gothos.
Screaming out in that. Let's see. I was going to use one of my
Old thousand teeth.
old 1,000 teeth. Oh, what's this ability? There was a paladin strike thingy I was going to do. I'm trying to read. Divine Smite. That's it.
Divine Smite's a good one.
Okay, I'm going to use a Divine Smite. So when you hit with a weapon attack, you can extend a spell slot. So I'll first have to roll to hit, and then we'll go from there. All right. Trident stab down on top of this thing's head. 24 to hit. Not a
24
natural
will hit.
20. Okay, I'm going to do a Divine Smite with it.
Please do.
Expend a spell slot to deal 2d8 extra radiant damage. And it's not an undead or a fiend, right?
No,
Not
he's
an undead crocodile.
he is a monstrosity.
Okay, I'm gonna roll my first damage, and then I'll roll 2d8s. 2d8s. Okay, 11 on the initial damage, plus 9, 20 damage on the hit.
20 damage. He does not like that.
Okay, good. Okay.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No.
It's now Old Thousand Teeth's turn. He did not like what you did to him. He's gonna attack you.
Okay.
He's gonna try to bite. 15 it will not hit you. And
Nope.
he's gonna try that tail again. 15 will not hit you. You are fortunate there.
Actually, I have the funny feeling that Ty's probably getting hit by some of this stuff, but it's just like glancing blows.
Glancing
He's like,
blows. Yeah.
And he's trying to stab him.
Oceanus is gonna try to stab him with his trident. Kya. Wood, he does not hit. Oceanus, my boy, you are not doing hot today. Polly, you guessed it. Eldritch Blast. 18 will hit. 6 force damage. Does he have any resistance? Okay, cool. Morgor, you are up. You see Old Thousand Teeth, trying to eat your friends.
Don't like it.
Well, you can only assume it's Old Thousand Teeth. He is a very large monstrosity of a crocodile.
Well, pick up a rock,
Okay.
chunk it at his face.
Okay.
Yeah!
Alright. Is that a saving throw or an attack roll?
I can't
That's the
remember.
damage.
Why
Is
is
it Dex?
I think it's a. I can't remember. I thought it was an attack roll.
Oh, I thought it was an attack roll too, but I don't remember. Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So he will make a dex save. Has to beat, what's your DC? 13?
Yep, yep.
4,000 teeth. Oh,
I'll try to.
16.
Ah, boo. Boo! Alright.
Yep.
And then I'll rush in with the claws, and I'm done. Let's see, I'll try.
Alright, that means it's Gothos' turn.
Okay. Picking him up didn't work.
He's a strong, he's deceptively strong.
We're about the same. We're about the same strength,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna waste our time. We're gonna recklessly attack him now.
Cool. Love that.
Because he's gonna bite me no matter what I do. So
He is. He be like that though.
Okay. Oh, good God, 13.
Just hits.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
He's only got gator skin. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that's 12 damage.
12 damage.
And you know what? And I am gonna drop a frost strike.
Okay.
So he's gonna get 4 ice. And he'll need to make a Constitution saving throw against DC 14, or he can't move.
Okay. Constitution saving throw. Not 20 for 26.
Okay, well, he can move.
He can move.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Wonderful.
Mhm.
Ty, you're up. Old Thousand Teeth looks pretty
I'm just
unhappy.
gonna see if I could get the mute off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stab him again with the
Stab him
trident.
again.
Rolling to hit. 13 to hit. We're actually correcting
Just
this. 13
hits.
plus 5, 18 to hit.
Oh, the 18 definitely hits. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And he does 11 damage.
11 damage.
Perfect.
Old Thousand Teeth ain't happy about this. Oh, I should have had him be doing legendary actions in each of these turns. Oh, he's gonna use one of them now. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do.
Do we want to kill this thing, guys? Like, kill it?
Yeah, we want to kill it.
Okay.
I
Right.
mean,
Well, never mind.
we're
I'm fine.
bringing a
I'm fine.
peace offering to the lizardmen.
He is going
Grab his dead
to
carcass and bring it to him.
legendary
Yeah.
action try to bite Gothos. 11 will miss.
Misses.
And now it's his turn, because that was his legendary action after Ty's turn. He's gonna try to bite Gothos and tail swipe Ty.
Oof.
A nat 20 for Gothos.
For 30,
Um,
so that's
for
15.
30.
Okay.
Goodness.
And 30
Ow.
points for 15. It's a good thing he bit you and not Ty there, I'm not gonna lie. That's because at least you get to half
I'm
it.
not doing that good right now.
Ty,
Hmm?
a 24 will hit
Yeah,
you
that hits.
for 12
Ow.
bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make me another DC 15 strength saving throw.
See if I go flying.
No, get knocked
Strength
prone.
save. I rolled a 16.
You do not get knocked prone. You are able to stand upright.
Oh, that hurt.
Oceanus is gonna go. He's gonna try to stab it. A stab. Oh, he does. He stabs it real nice there. Holly is gonna Eldritch Blast. Boom. 18 will hit. Or 9. That's a pretty good one. Morgor, you're up.
I want to cure wounds, Gorthos.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
And speaking of Gothos, unless there's something else Morgor would like to do.
No, just hype him. Be like, get him!
Get him! Gothos, you're up.
Okay. Recklessly still attacking. Mr. Pain in my leg here. He bited me.
Mr. Pain in your... He's really bitey.
Yeah, he is very bitey.
He's
Okay,
so
why
bitey.
am I rolling so... Okay, that's better. 23?
23 will hit.
Okay. That's gonna be 15 damage, and I will hit my last frost.
Okay.
For 4. So 19 total damage.
He is not loving it. He's definitely more than bloodied.
Okay. Get it.
And he's going to use a legendary action, because they refresh
course he
his
will.
turn.
What?
I
I guess he's a monster of legend. It makes sense.
He is a monster of legend. He hasn't had to use any of his legendary resistances, though, so that's...
Well, we're not really that type of group.
No, Polly might have made him how to do it, but I don't want to use her spells without her being here. So...
we are hit them. Pew pew.
So he's hitting back. He's going to bite. You know, Morgor's kind of tasty. He's right there. He's not. He looks maybe like the others have been kind of crunchy, or at least a little harder to get. He's gonna try to bite Morgor this time around with his.
I
legendary.
guess orcs taste better than crocodiles or whatever.
They probably do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
mean, you
the-
did say taste better raw. So
Oh,
there we
good.
go.
Oh no, she's right.
17
Miss.
misses. You are
I
not
have
bitten.
18 armor.
That's real close. Ty. Old Thousand Teeth is still here.
Alright, let's try and stab him again with the trident. 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
He apparently made Ty really angry. 11 damage.
Apparently. 11 damage. Yeah. He's getting...
He's still hanging in there. Okay.
He's debating his options at this point.
Okay.
Time to run, Thousand Teeth. If you want to be 1,001 teeth.
If you want to live that long.
Does Old Thousand Teeth run? Or does he try to eat you guys? Oh,
I mean,
his
Morgor
intelligence.
is really tasty.
Yeah, if I was looking at his int, it's not great. I think he's just gonna be like, they've gotta be close. And he's gonna try to, I think he's gonna do the same thing of bite
Nothing defeats
Gothos. You
Thousand
know,
I bite Gothos.
I think he's gonna try to bite Morgor again. Morgor looks pretty tasty.
I mean, Gothos has been hitting him pretty hard here, you know.
He's gonna hit you. He's gonna try to hit you with the tail.
Okay, hit me with tail.
Yeah, because he just tried to legendary bite. He's miffed that he couldn't bite Morgor. You know, he hasn't tasted everyone here yet.
No.
Oh, that's true.
Fucking rude.
No.
So Morgor,
No.
26 for 22.
Well, that'll do it.
That'll do it.
Well, he's got a munch now.
Ow!
He really had a hankering for
He
some
just
orc.
just ripped off a lot of the muscle on my leg.
And he's gonna try to tail Gothos.
Mm-hmm.
18 for 9.
18 is a hit.
Can you make me a strength saving throw with advantage?
I will. Just let me go ahead and take that damage off. And a strength saving throw with advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, the first one is a 20.
Then you're made it. It's a DC 15.
Okay.
You're not knocked prone.
Yay.
Does it look amazing? That was his chance to run. Oceanus is gonna try to do a stab. Because I don't think he's gonna make it past this round. Oh, he's gonna miss though. Ollie's gonna do an Eldritch Blast. And just isn't gonna miss this entire game. I'm gonna like, look girl, you missed not a single time. You were badass. You only did 1 damage and killed half a rat once, though, but you did.
But you hit him every time.
But you hit him every time. Morgor, you're up again. I'm sorry. Before that, he's gonna use a legendary action.
Oh boy, okay.
And he's gonna try to bite Oceanus, because he hasn't tasted that sea elf yet.
Too salty.
Oceanus,
Salty.
what is your armor class?
I feel
that's
like
not
all the elves would be
Oceanus.
really salty that are, sea
Oh,
elves.
that is enough to hit. 18 damage. Okay, cool. That's all. Now Morgor, please.
It's a-
Morgor is going to take a slash at him.
Take a slash at him.
Ha!
16 will hit. 7. Oh, so close. Gothos.
Gothos will do another reckless attack.
Finish him, Gothos.
Okay, 14 and 20.
20. 20 is enough. How would you like to kill Old
Yeah.
Thousand Teeth the
With
Devourer?
another 15 bludgeoning damage.
Nice.
Cool.
No,
Oh,
he's
15.
just
Yeah, that'll do it.
yeah. He's just hammering down on because he's massive and he just keeps fighting. So
Yeah.
he just ends up crushing his neck.
Yep.
Because
Which is
Gothos wants
gator necks are pretty thick, so that's a big
wants-
crunch.
he wants to take the head as proof because
That's
Old
fair.
Thousand Teeth has 1,000 teeth, and we need to take that to prove we killed it. Because Morgor is very smart and
Gonna make a
he'll-
gator behind boots.
he'll never admit that, but Morgor is smart about showing it as a prize for the lizard folk.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's probably eaten a lot of lizard folk.
Might have eaten a lot of lizard folk.
Mhm.
And that takes us out of initiative. I'm just gonna leave that there so
We're
nobody
going to
can
eat
say back.
a lot of gator.
Gator
Lot of
steak, I'm
gator.
down. I'm down. Gator tail steak, let's
Swamp
go.
steak. That's what gator is. And you kill Old Thousand Teeth,
Heck yeah.
the legend of this swamp right
No,
Or
we're
a
the legend of
legend.
the swamp now.
now. A legend of
Mhm.
the swamp. Morgan Treeman would be impressed.
Yeah.
And
Let's
Leifer
take its
Sutherland would be thankful. Give me survival checks to see how much, head and gator skin if you want to make any gator skin items out of
Gator.
1,000 teeth.
Roll good, roll good.
I have a +1.
21.
Woo!
Oh,
There
okay,
you go. You are able to take the head as a trophy, bleed it appropriately, and skin Old Thousand Teeth if you would so desire. Get some gator meat
Yep. Gonna totally butcher it right here.
right there. Oceanus will assist with the processing because he has eaten crocodile and gator. That's a little more familiar to a sea elf who's not rarely left the ocean. And
I
yeah,
mean, I admit it's better than swamp rat.
it's definitely better than swamp rat.
Swamp.
And you've got a big old trophy, Old Thousand Teeth's head.
yeah.
Make sure you mark that
Mhm.
down somewhere.
I'll put it on my inventory because I got the strength to carry it.
You do. It's a big head, big gator head. It's like half the size of Ty. It's like,
That's a big gator.
It's a large creature, you know. Like a 20-footer? 20-foot gator? Big boy.
Oh boy.
He's a big boy. Oh.
Big gator. Yeah. So, and I think with y'all killing Old Thousand Teeth, since we don't have our dear Nugatosaurus with us, we'll keep this session a little shorter, and we'll pick up next time with y'all getting to the lizard folk hideout.
The outskirts of the lizard cave.
Yeah, you can see it in the distance as the mist clears a little. You see this cave formation up ahead. And that, my friends, is where we're going to end tonight.
There be lizard men.
There be lizard folk. So yeah, you've undone all the random swamp encounters that or impossible side quests that the lizard folks might have had you do before you got there. You just shift things around a little bit. It's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk in, dragging it over there.
Yeah, they'll be like, "Oh." So why don't we go around and say who we are, what your favorite part of tonight's game was? We'll go in reverse order. So Ty, how was tonight for you?
Great. I loved all of our shenanigans. We had the giant tree that we saved. We worked out a great deal. I like the Frog King guy. He's really funny. And the way he talks and our interactions with him. And eating the rat, the swamp chicken. And the idea of the rooster crowing in the morning. And yeah, it's just great. So
Squeak-a-doo.
Squeak-a-doo. So on that note, thank you everybody watching our craziness. And it was fun.
Thank you. Gothos Aleheim, how was tonight for you?
Tonight was fun. I needed this. I wasn't feeling all that great today, and it was a lot of fun. That's what D&D with this group is. When you're not feeling good, it makes you feel good. So, favorite part was Squeak-a-Doo. Nothing like rooster rats in the swamp. Swamp chicken rats. That was good stuff, and I especially loved our tree friends. Leifer Sutherland. Whatever.
Leifer Sutherland.
Yes, Leifer Sutherland. I can't say that for some reason. And Morgan Treeman. Loved it so much. Thank you.
Wonderful. And Morgor, how was tonight for you?
Very good, very good. I'm D20 Coup de Grace. You find me here Mondays and Tuesdays every other week. I mean, Morgan Treeman, definitely a highlight. I liked I can't remember the prince's name though, or king's name.
King Gulpagore.
Gulpagore, yeah. He liked me because
you had a gore in your name as well.
Yeah.
Morgor and Gulpagore.
Yeah, 2 pizzas in a pod.
Yep.
Anyways, it was very good. Thank you.
Thank you. Congratulations, everyone. You're now level 4.
Woo!
I'll have to make sure Nugget knows that for next time we play. So, yeah. Congratulations. My favorite moments was y'all's reaction to Morgan Treeman, finding out his name was Morgan Treeman. And just, like, how do we deal with this bullywugs? Do we slaughter them all? Do we just kill them all? And trying to recruit Morgan Treeman, to go to the lizard folk hideout with you guys. Lots of fun. So close! We just needed, like, more than 2.
More than 2.
Yeah, so that was super fun. And, you guys have gotten to know the swamp a little bit better. Got some swamp experience fighting. And next time we'll play with the lizard folk. So, you can find us here every other Mondays and Tuesdays. So not next Tuesday, but the Tuesday after that for more of these shenanigans. And then on Monday for more Mondays in Exandria at the new batch, where we're gonna go back to the Netherdeep, to the pressurized hell that whence we came. And tomorrow night, we will have our second episode of our Good Society campaign with Nugatosaurus in it. Reading or reading between the lines, and it's gonna be dramatic as fuck, because if it wasn't already crazy dramatic from our first session, we're making our second set of characters, which are the Help, so you can only imagine how much more dramatic that's gonna be. And that'll be tomorrow at 7 Central, 8 Eastern. So thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, have fun, play games, and enjoy the swamp chicken.